Okay, so let's say we have a question, how to find digits in a given number. So this is our question. Okay, this is a very famous questions. Some of you might have faced this question earlier as well. So I think this should be the first question which you need to solve after learning loops. Okay, this question we will solve using loops. So after learning loop, many people solve uh, those star printing, those pattern, those are fine, but this is very critical that you understand this question, because using this question we will solve many questions in the future, because how we are finding the digit, that logic we have to understand. Okay, that logic is very critical. If you don't understand that how we are finding the digit, then it will be a big problem in the future. So okay, let's just jump into this problem. Let's say we have to find some digits in a given number. So let me create a function for this. Okay, so some of you might not even know what function is, but again I said that this playlist is for those people who at least have basic knowledge of a programming language. So I am using Java. So let's say in Java I am saying this is the function which takes a number as a input. Let's say this is a input, it is taking as a number, okay, as a parameter. So what we need to do is understand how this thing works. Okay, before that, let's see here. Let's say there is a number which is 1, 2 and 3. 123 is the number. Now what we need to do is we need to find each and individual digit. We need to find 1, we need to find this 2 and this 3. Okay, but not the whole number, just the digits. So how we can find every individual digits in a given number? Let's say that is a 3-digit number, or let's say there is a 5-digit number, does not matter. The logic is the same. So for this, what we need to do is we need to divide it by 10. Okay, if we divide it by 10, let's say what is the remainder? 3 is the remainder. So whatever the remainder will be, if we divide a number by 10, will be the last number always, because these are decimal numbers. Sorry, these are, yeah, these are decimal numbers. Okay, so whatever the number will be, the last digit will be, if we divided any number by 10, this will be the last digit, which will be the remainder. The remainder will be the last digit. So we got the last digit. If we divide it by 10, 3 will be the last digit. That is the first thing. Then what is remaining? 1 and 2 is remaining. Okay. So if same thing if we do, if we divide it by 10, 2 is the remainder. Again, 2 we are getting. Okay. So this 2 we got from 12. So 3 we already got. 12 is remaining. 12 again we are dividing it by 10 and we are getting 2 as a remainder. That's the second digit. Now we have only 1 remaining. Same thing we have to do, divided by 10. Now if we divide 10, if we divide 1 by 10, it will not divide it. So whatever the remainder will be, whatever the number it is, it will be the remainder. So here 1 is the remainder because we can't divide. So whatever is remaining is the digit. So this is the how we are going to solve this problem. Okay. So what we are doing is basically each on the number we are dividing it by 10 till there is no remainder left, or there is that we can't divide the number by 10. That is the basically logic. So how we can do that in programming is we need to use a loop. That is very evident that we need to use the loop concept. Why we need to use a loop concept? Because we are doing the same thing again and again. We are dividing it by 10, first the whole number, whatever number it is. Then we got the whatever our remainder will be, it's the last digit. Then we have whatever is if we divide 1, 2, 3 as a we divide 1, 2, 3, 123 by 10, then 12 is the quotient. So whatever quotient is there, that we again will divide by 10. Here we have done this. So what is the quotient remaining? 1. And what is the remainder? That is the digit. And quotient is remaining, the quotient is 1. So 1 we will again divide by 10, because we can't divide 1 by 10. So it will go as a remainder. So this is the actual logic. Now how we can do this in programming is very simple. Let's say we are taking a variable called digits, and which we will initialize by 0, because we want this number. So we have to first initialize. Then we can take a loop, while loop. We are saying while the number is greater than 0, while the number is greater than 0, we are saying this will the loop will run till the number is greater than 0. This is the num. Till it is greater than 0, what we will do? We will do is digit. What will be the digit? Digit. What will be the digit? This will be a digit. If we divide the whole number by 10, whatever is the remainder is our digit. Okay, we have already seen this. So what will be here? Num modulus 10. So modulus 10, you I think already know, that is gives us the remainder. We just need the remainder. So that's it. We got the digit. But after that, what we need to do is we need to print the digit. We need to print the digits, because our question, what did it say? That how to find digits in a given number. So find the digits in a given number. We have already got the digits and we have printed. After that, this is very important. We need to have some exit condition to a loop, right? Like we say I plus plus, I will keep on changing, for those who don't know, but we always need to have some exit condition to exit from a loop. But here we have not taken any such variable like I, because we have given the condition as while the number is greater than 0. So each time you divide a number by 10, the number decreases, right? Let's say there 123 was the whole number. When we are dividing it by 10, the quotient is 12. So this is what is the now this is what is remaining, because if we divide some number by 10, the quotient will be like the remaining part of the number, not the remainder, but the remaining part of the number. So each time you divide the number by 10, it is becoming smaller, right? So we can say number, what is the number is becoming? Number equals to number by 10. So because we are dividing the number by 10, the number will reduce every time. That's it. This is the logic. We need to understand. This is the logic. Very important question. If you understand it very carefully, how we are finding the digit in a given string. Okay. So because we use decimal number system, So we will divide the number by 10 and whatever the remainder will get will be the digit. But every time we are dividing the number 10, the quotient is the one which is remaining, right? So this will make sure that the number is getting reduced every time. So what it will do, the program how it will run, while loop will run the loop till number greater than 0. Let's say the number is 121 as we have already seen. Let's say number is 121. So 120 is the number, it is greater than 0. So the loop will run. Digit will be 121 modulus 10, which is the remaining one. So remainder. So remainder will be 1 and it will print the 1. Okay. Then what it will do? Number will become 121. If we divide by 10, what is the quotient? 12. So the number will here will become 12. 12 will be the number. Okay. Then it will again check the number greater than 0. Now the number is 12. Number was 121, but after this division, how is it? How much is it? It is 12. So 12 greater than 0, yes, 12 is greater than 0. Then what will be the digit? Digit will be 2, because if you divide 12 divided by 10, the remainder will be 2. So second digit will get. Now again the number will be divided by 10, it will reduce to how much? 1, because if you divide 10 12 by 10, the quotient will be 1. 1 greater than 0, yes, 1 greater than 0. Digit will be number modulus 10. Now number modulus 10 is the same thing here. 1 divided by 10. 1 divided by 10, it will not go, but this will become the remainder that time. So it is becoming the remainder, it will print. Then what will happen? Again, it will divide by 10. Number is equal to number by 10. So if we divide 1 by 10, how much it will be? It will be 0, because the division will not happen, right? So it will be 0 because it is an integer type of number. Remember, it is an integer type of number. So the division will not happen. So this loop will break. This is the actual program. I will link the program. I'll upload it on GitHub and send you guys the repo as well, where you can see the every problem. This is very important question, guys. This question, if you do not understand well, you will face a lot of problem in the future, because this particular logic will be very much used in other questions as well. Okay, so when I started, I did not used to understand this kind of logics. How is it as happening? But you need to understand. This is the very basic and the first question you need to solve after learning the basics of any programming language. Let's say variable, data type, operators, keywords, all those things. If you are using Java or any programming language, loops, how the loops are running, those things first you need to understand, then solve this kind of question and exactly this question. I hope you guys understood. If not, you can comment it out. And in later stages, in next videos, we will upload each and every. I'll try to upload one questions every day. So this is the first beginner question. Now it will be second question will be something else, little bit different. Similarly, third, fourth, like that, I'll increase the level, and many other logics also we will see. Okay. Okay, guys.